Well, I don't know how to do any fancy things with the windows, but hey, welcome back everyone to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Now, greatest game, Reckless Abandon, except I really don't like, names, Tajir, that, use, like, abbreviations and stuff, so unfortunately I'm not going to go with yours. Luckily, my friend Yoru came up with a very nice and awesome one. We are now team antagonists. If I remember how to spell. It'd be pretty awesome if I misspelled it. That's right? Oh, that's it. That's as many characters as I can put. So, antagonist instead. I love it! Oh, that is awesome. We're now the rescue team antagonist. Oh. I should not have gone with this name. And that is how Shino and Kudo began their careers together as a rescue team. Oh, and we get the name drop thingy. And my water is leaking all over me. Well, it's not really leaking, it's more like dewing all over from the bottom, you know? If you've ever, like, put a glass of ice water on a counter for, like, say 10 minutes, it starts, like, forming a puddle under it. And we're still Eevee. We're going to be Eevee for the rest of the game, in case you couldn't figure that one out. We also don't have any memories of being human. I don't believe. Or maybe I'm thinking of the second game. Well, one thing's for sure, we feel groggy. Well then, let's just go to sleep. Nope. But this is how you save your adventure. You just walk right up to your bed, and it will, well, it'll let you save. Easy. This will be a bit of a longer episode today because, oh, okay, I was supposed to do that. That's good to know. That's good. Yeah? That Pokemon. His name is Kudo. He's a Squirtle. Alright. Well, Kudo should be outside, so let's go meet him. Now, controls in town, basically, are a bit different than they are in the grid-based mystery dungeons. In town, we have basically free run, so just hold down B and you can run wherever you want, or don't hold down B and you walk. Hitting Y brings up this screen, which now has our rank on it, except we have no rank. We also only have 134 Poke. We'll be fixing this soon enough. Oh, Kudo's right outside. Why is he sleeping outside? We have a house. You must not be that excited then. Sounds good to me. Well, that kind of makes sense, seeing as, no one has heard of us yet. Maybe we should go spread word in town or something. Or we can check the mailbox. Make sure to do that every day. Oh, apparently someone has heard that we're becoming a rescue team because they sent us a starter set. It's basically like a starter deck in any trading card game. You have it and then it'll give you, like, it'll have your badge in it and your toolbox, a Pokemon news issue, and... I was kind of thinking it would have our bag in it, too. Oh, okay, the toolbox is the bag. I shouldn't have played the second game so much. I love Explorers, though, but we'll get there when we get there. This game is good, too. I love both the Mystery Dungeon games, and I hope a couple of things. First of all, there's a 3 different Pokemon Mystery Dungeons on WiiWare in Japan. And they were like, I can't remember what they were called anymore. But they're only in Japan right now, and I kind of wish they'd bring them over because, well, I think they would do well here, you know? Mystery Dungeon games sold pretty well. Anything Pokemon sells well in the US. I don't see why they don't. I mean, they have Pokemon Rumble on WiiWare, so it doesn't make any sense to me. And of course, the second thing is the new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game they announced for the 3DS. And I am super excited about that one. Because it's pretty likely it'll come. Oh, hi Pelipper. Pelipper slash... no, I think it's actually just Pelipper. Is our mail delivery service, kind of like Derpy. So, he'll probably tell us to check the mailbox. Sounds good to me. Shut up, I've stepped like one step too far to the south. Sue me. Maybe. Let's see what it says. Well, it's buzzing at us. And it's talking in all caps. Oh, a Magnemite's in trouble. That would definitely mess up a Magnemite. Because if it's like, you know, an EMP, it would... So I guess they're just stuck that way then. So it's not an EMP, it's more like just a... Wait, I'm confused. What is it? No, let's not. No, let's. I actually think you can refuse that one. Well, it's too late to test that now. So don't do it. Oh, okay, I guess we're just going right away. I thought we were going to the town, but I guess not. Yes, we are. Sounds good. And they're on the B6 floor. The 6th basement floor. Alright, so Thunderwave Cave. In here is a good way to recruit some electric types once we have the ability to recruit Pokemon. Right now though, we don't have that ability. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before that you can, oh yeah, all the berries do exactly what they did in Pokemon Cherry Heals, Paralysis, and Frost. No, not Rost. Well, Rost heals freezing, or was it burns? Other ones heal other things. Pecha heals poison. We'll run into them as we go along, so it's not really too much of a deal. Oh, and we can... Oh, we could have done this before. Okay. We can set them to exclusive move user, item master, item catcher. You usually want pretty much all these on except this, because I think it will focus on traveling and not use moves and items. And this one will make him use moves only. This actually might be a good idea for the beginning of the game, because it'll mean he'll use strong moves. Also, there's this menu, the moves menu. Here we can look at each of our different moves. We have 3 of them, Tail Whip, Tackle, and Helping Hand, and Kudo has 2, Tackle and Tail Whip. Now, I want him not to have Tail Whip on, so if we just hit switch, we take off the star, which means he'll only use Tackle from now on. Tail Whip can be useful in certain situations, but right now I'm not entirely worried about it, because Tackle is good enough to take them out in one shot anyway. I should probably start using my own tackle move too. Can I also... Tactics. Yes. We can also make him go after foes. However, we're just gonna have him follow us for now, until we get a little stronger. This is something unique to Mystery Dungeon. Apples and gummies. We'll run into gummies later. They're all different colors to match the 17 different types of Pokemon. We're a normal type, Kudo's a water type, that's all you really need to worry about right now. Unless, of course, you chose a different starter. Pikachu's an electric type, and Chikorita and all them is a grass type, and so on and so forth. Oh, there's Rost. Well, we can look at him now. Heals burn. Okay. Now if we look at this apple, well, hold on. Okay, if you look at this screen, we have a belly meter right next to our HP there. Belly, if it runs to 0, it means you'll start taking damage for every hit until you fill your belly with something. Now, apples and gummies aren't the only things that do it. I believe if you eat a berry, it'll also heal you, so something good to keep in mind. Let's just tackle this guy. Okay. There is something later on that we can use Tail Whip for, so don't go unlearning it anytime soon. Ow. And this is a Poochyena. He's kind of a jerk. Wow, he's also pretty strong too. Maybe we can recruit. Can we? It'll be under others. No, we can't. Okay. That'll be in the next dungeon, I bet. For now, it's just us and Kudo. And he grew to level 7. Ooh, he learned Bubble. Very nice. Bubble is a long-range attack, so he'll be able to attack enemies from across the screen. Or across the room, at the very least. Bubble also has a nice effect, just as in Pokemon, of lowering your opponent's speed. In this game, speed is actually really overpowered. If you learn agility or any moves like that increase your speed, you can take 2 turns at once, so it's pretty nice. You can also use agility to triple your speed, but then that's just kind of ridiculous. Oh, there's a Voltorb coming up. And we'll wait for him, and then... I should have taken an extra step, actually. What does Helping Hand do in this game? Boosts attack and special attack of my members in the same room. Oh, well, might as well. Okay. So far, no, not too much to talk about. Voltorb is an electric type, and I don't think these ones can have it, but they can occasionally know explosion and self-destruct at higher levels, so be careful of that because it'll really damage everything in a room. However, it will also make them faint automatically, and you don't get experience for that, I believe. Just like the normal Pokemon game. I'm going to be saying that a lot. Ah, something else unique to the Mystery Dungeon games. Graveler Rocks and their Elk. Can't I sort items in this thing? Yeah, okay. Hitting select will sort your items. Alright, now, if we choose to set this, that means if we hold L and then press R, we can throw a Graveler Rock straight ahead. And it can also cut corners, so we can now attack those pesky Pokemon that are on the other side of walls. We've still got 84 belly games, so I think I'm okay. We can also... I forgot about this. You can also go into your moves and set a move. By setting a move, if you hold L and press A, you can use that move. So we can stop going into our menu every time. Kudo's level 8 and we're still level 6. That's interesting. Well, in that case, I might as well set him to go after foes, so that way he can actually, you know, do some damage around here. After all, he's much higher level than us, so it's a good idea to make him our tank, basically. Except for the fact that there are electric Pokemon in this dungeon here, so... And now would be a good chance to show off that Graveler Rock. I did set you to go after foes, didn't I? Oh. Well... yeah. No, not in this cave. Maybe the next one. Actually, that Graveler Rock did so much damage, I probably could have taken him out with a normal attack, but that's okay. Well, we will be able to now, because we're now level 7. Level ups, of course, will be pretty fast, just like the normal game. Oh. There are also seeds in this game. Seeds basically work like the Graveler Rocks, depending on what kind of seed you have, because there are a couple of healing type seeds too. But if you throw them at enemies, they'll have different effects. Blast seeds, for instance, will explode. That's pretty much what they do. No, let's throw that Graveler Rock. There we go. Oh, dang. Just took him right out. Alright, well, there's an item right up there. Oh, if you look at our map, you see that there's a few different types of indications. A red circle will be enemies, a blue circle will be items, and this little guy here, well, let's go back to it, because I'm sure you saw it in that last room and a few other rooms. You step on a wonder tile, it changes your stats, which basically means if you get hit with any stat reducing moves such as accuracy decrease or speed decrease, those are the two really main ones that you need to worry about. Maybe attack increase too if you're using attacks, or special attack if you're using special attacks. But if you get hit with those, you probably want to find a wonder tile pretty quick, because especially with speed decrease, you will be attacked twice. So it's not a good idea to keep that going. Ow. I meant to hold Y and hit him with the thing, but it didn't work! Ooh, he had an apple then. That cute little Pokemon there was a Minun. It's a pretty decent electric type, unless you're playing competitive Pokemon. In which case, Plusle and Minun both kind of suck. But we've pretty much finished the dungeon. So that's it for Thunderwave Cave. If we use our rescue badge, we teleport! Even though it didn't show it there. But we do. Take my word for it. And they're separated again. Now there are 4 Magnemites. Now keep in mind, this isn't how Magneton evolves, but I guess in this game, you have to have 3 Magnemites together. And these guys will also reward us with 500 Poke. Nice. And none of it is embellished by our sponsor. Ooh, a Reviver Seed. These things are useful. Always have at least 1, maybe 2 of them with you anytime you go into a dungeon. What they'll do is, sometimes you and your partner will faint. If you faint, it would basically boot you out of the dungeon right then and there. But does it do it if your partner faints too? I'm pretty sure you have a chance to revive them. I have to look into that. Maybe they have to be holding the Reviver Seed, in which case you probably want to give Kudo the Reviver Seed if you have an extra one. But that was our first successful rescue. I'll go over what the Reviver Seed does more in detail next time. For now, it's time to go to bed. And where is Kudo going? Well, we won't learn that for a little while. But that's all for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Blue Rescue Team. Join me next time when we actually go into the town, maybe. Unless we get interrupted with another quest. Until then, later guys.